Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, feel free to subscribe. So today I'm going to tell you a few reasons why I would recommend buying this LimoStudio Softbox Lighting Kit instead of the popular 3-piece umbrella lighting kit that you can get on Amazon for about $60. I've used both for a long time. Over the last 7 years, I've conducted almost 1,000 hour-long video interviews using LimoStudio lighting. For the last 4 years, I've used these Softbox lights, and then prior to that, for 2 or 3 years before that, I used the 3-piece umbrella kit. But overall, I would recommend going with the more expensive Softboxes, and there's a couple reasons why, and I'll tell you that in just a minute. But before I do, I'm going to show you just a few things about the Softbox light. So I'm going to open it up here so you can see how it looks. Inside of here, there's this reflective fabric. This actually doesn't feel super cheap. It's actually pretty nice fabric. I got a massive light to go in it. This actually produces a good amount of heat. So if you're in a small room, you'll start to feel that heat, and it'll start to warm it up with your body heat quite a bit. But if I unscrew this, if I unscrew the light bulb, it's really easy to collapse this Softbox. So you take off this cover that's held together with Velcro, and you just pop this out and pull it in, and it just collapses like that. And then you can detach it here, and it'll just pop right off. And voila! And then the tripod's easy to collapse as well. You know, you just loosen this up a little bit, and the light switch on the light is it's worked very, very well for me. I've used it a lot. Yeah, you can see me turn it off and on. I like using these for my interviews. I'll have one on one side of the face and then one on the other side of the face, so the whole face is kind of well lit without any big shadows. A couple of reasons why I would recommend the Softbox lights over the 3-piece umbrella lights that LimoStudio has. The biggest reason is if you're going to be interviewing someone and you're sitting behind the light or standing behind the light, and you're going to be there for, longer than 10 minutes, that light is really bright when you have an umbrella kit, and over time you'll see that your eyes start to get a blind spot. It starts to blind you. So there's been times where I've done these long video interviews that last 1 or 2 or 3 hours, and I'll do interview after interview, and I'll start to go blind because of the light. What I like about these, you can see on the side here, you don't get that at all. It doesn't blind you at all, so it makes it very comfortable for you as the interviewer. Also, I think the reflective material on the interior of this Softbox makes it a little bit brighter than the umbrella light. It reflects a little bit more light towards the interviewee. Another reason I like this, it just looks more professional in my opinion. It doesn't look as thrown together as the umbrella kit. It also feels like it's just made a little bit more sturdy. And less likely to have the light bulb break if you knock it over. So if I pushed it over right now, I don't think the light bulb would break. If I had an umbrella light up here, on the other hand, if I pushed it over, I'd worry about the light bulb breaking. So this Softbox is pretty bendable, and it absorbs a lot of the fall if it falls over. These have went through, again, about 4 years of use, but they've held up great, and I really would recommend them. I'll include links in the description below where you can buy both kits. Both light kits I think are great. I've been pleased with LimoStudio. The lights have lasted for a long time. I haven't had any issues. The stands have worked great. They're not the most, they're fairly tipsy. You wouldn't want to have these set up around toddlers. They'd get knocked over pretty easily, but overall, they've worked great. I like how you can take them apart and put them together really quickly. They're very collapsible. But those are just a couple reasons why I'd recommend going with the Softbox lights over the umbrella lights from LimoStudio. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below if you have any favorite lighting kit that you would recommend. And feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.